Eugenics is as American as apple pie. This is part 4 about eugenics in the United States. We're talking about immigration. We're talking about the 1924 Immigration Act and how that colored the world that we see today in the United States. And we're talking about how to identify people who are espousing eugenics ideals today in 2025, because they are, and you need to be able to identify it and say, ding, 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 no thank you, don't want to be a part of that, right? So we got to go back a little bit further, right? Because the 1882 Chinese Exclusionary Act is actually what these new immigration laws will be modeled off of, right? And people aren't arguing that Chinese people aren't working hard enough. No, they're arguing that we need to keep the race pure. So by 1924, when we're building the Johnson-Reed Immigration Act, there's going to be a literal panel of experts on eugenics, including Harry Laughlin, one of the authors of these sterilization laws that take over the country between 1907 and 1931. We're also going to include Madison Grant, who writes The Passing of the Great Race in 1916, who espouses Nordic ideals, and he's going to use the 1890 census to increase quotas for Western European immigrants while decreasing quotas for Eastern European immigrants. This 1924 act will also damn near exclude Asian immigration completely, right? It's almost bans it completely. But this 1924 act is going to be why we reject Jewish Europeans trying to flee the final solution from Hungary, Poland, Czechoslovakia, all of these places. And you know who's going to praise it? Who's going to love it? Adolf H., our mustachioed menace. He's going to say, you know what, this is a good idea. We should ban that. We should ban foreign blood. That's never a good sign, right? These laws will hold in place until 1965. And when you hear the president say, you know, they're sending rapists and criminals and thieves and they're eating the cats and the dogs, I know that you know that that is a dog whistle, right? That is to dehumanize them. That is to make us believe that we can do whatever we want to them. Because if we dehumanize people, they don't deserve human rights. Something that is a little less clear is when people just talk about their productivity. They talk about immigrants' productivity and how great they are and how much they add value. When we describe human beings as their rate of productivity, that's a little ding, ding, ding. You should, and it's an easy argument to make, right? It's easy to say they're just adding value to the economy, therefore they should be able to stay. I've made this argument myself, right? Because some people only believe money talks. That's the only way you can get through to them. It's not about empathy and it's not about talking about human rights. But there's no adjective you can put in front of a human, the word human being or person, that negates the fact that they deserve human rights. There's not a single one. And when we start saying that any human doesn't deserve human rights, we're talking about eugenics.